I think everybody will agree with me that somehow each one of us learned something from the pandemic. I, for one, learned two glaring truths about the pandemic. One is that we are not in control, God is, and that we can lose everything, our jobs, our lives, our properties, in, in a snap of a finger. But there was one post in FB which really made an impression in me, and it brought the element of the pandemic in the next level. And it says that the pandemic did not only, or actually, the pandemic did not build character, but it revealed our character. I did not say that the online classes are void of any challenges. There were a lot. You, as parents, had a work from home setup. Despite that, you have to spend time with your kids when they go online, when they have the quizzes, and ensure that they are able to fulfill the activity sheets assigned for the topics under study. And you, as parents, can approach this in three ways. One, you can take the long approach or the long road. Two, you can take the short road or the short way. And three, you can approach it the no way. Um, when you take the long way approach, it means that you would painstakingly spend time with your kid, even though you would take it as a sacrifice on your part. The short way would be you engaging in charades, especially so when your kids are taking the quizzes, giving those meaningful looks and meaningful comments so that they would write the correct answer or give the correct answers. And sometimes I would observe that the kid is more comfortable when they are with a yaya than with the parents. They're more tense and stressed when they take the quizzes when when they take their quizzes with their parents. And the no way for me would mean the parents entrusting the learning of their kids entirely, uh, leaving it entirely to the teachers, or maybe seeking the assistance of uh, our household help at times. You know, uh, in my opinion, the kids who really benefited from uh, this setup, the pandemic, and the online classes would be the kids who were honest enough to tell me, I don't know the answer, teacher, despite the fact that they were just beside their parents. And the summa cum laude for me are the kids who do not really solve fast in smart math, or those kids who do not read, or who are not really very good readers, but these are the kids who were left on their own and were independent. And I think the kids who would take home something from uh, this event, the pandemic and the online classes, would be the kids who had supportive families, supportive parents who were always with them from cradle to grave, so to speak, from the time they were sounding off letters to the time that they would be readers already, or the time they were just starting to write 1 to 100, to the time that they are very good in smart math already, because the parents really spend time with their kids. For the kids who experience the no way solution, I believe in the little that I know from counseling. These are the kids who will develop the attitude of pwede na yan in their adult life. And for those kids who experience a shortcut way of doing things, would be the impatient kids who would always try to do things the fastest way, the easiest way. And if they are unable to do so, might experience some mental issues. And to an extreme, maybe have suicidal ideations. And for the kids who experience a long way, these are the kids who would be patient and who would be resilient because they have seen their parents support them not only in good times but even during bad times. They'll bring this in their adult life. These are the kids who will develop resiliency and who will be patient. Now, there's always an issue between what skills we will develop more. Is it the soft skills or the hard skills? Soft skills are the values uh, we would like to imbibe in our kids, and the hard skills would be the reading, the writing, the arithmetic. For me, the soft skills are really better than the hard skills because these are the propellers in one's life. This will give meaning to your life. I'm still in touch with a parent who is now a doctorate in her field in commerce. And I noticed that every time we'd end the conversation, she would always tell me, "Teacher, I did not miss the boat, or I will try not to miss the boat." This phrase, missing the boat, is something I coined, and I've always mentioned in the past speeches that I would give during actual moving up day. And I was able to coin this in reference to my daughter in high school then, no? Because my daughter would sometimes tell me, "Mama, I did not do my assignment in math." Uh, but when the teacher was dictating the answers so that we would check our assignment, I was jotting down the answers uh, to make the teacher believe that I got a perfect score in my assignment. She would also tell me things like, "Mama, if you don't allow me to go to this party, I will not take my math exam." So she was at that stage wherein she would experiment and really try to find out how much leeway I would give her. And I was hoping that the parents would learn from my experience, from my missing the boat. I really thought that I missed the boat because she was already in high school. So I always encourage the parents at the preschool level, teach them the values already before they get opinionated, before you miss the boat. But you see, kids grow up. And at my age, I am now enjoying the fruits of having adult children who are gainfully employed. So this daughter of mine is now a vet doctor, and I find myself enjoying somehow the benefits of having gainfully employed kids. She would send food in her house, including food for the TFDL staff. She would take me and my husband out of town overnight, and she would pay for everything. And I realized that I did not miss the boat after all. And all this time that she was with us, she was actually observing and emulating and now doing what we used to do at home. So, dear parents, the best teachers would be our actions, and the best skills to develop would be the soft skills. To end, I'd like to correct again a phrase or a sentence I included in one of those speeches I gave in during the time that we had face-to-face graduation or moving up. I always say that anyone can study, but the character is a gift. I am mistaken. The character is not a gift. The character is something you can develop in your kids through your examples. And this character will be your legacy. It will be your gift. At this point, I'd like to thank the parents who were a big factor in making the online class a success. Of course, the teachers are my heroes. I am only there to plan with Teacher Van, and I'm only there to administer the quizzes and the tests. But the true heroes are you and the teachers. Again, thank you for a successful school year. God bless us all.